Okay, let's try this again. I just recorded and I got sick immediately. Okay, so start over. This is around between 2001 and 2003. Alyssa, it's the first time you're going to go see a psychic, okay? You get set up by a friend named Teddy. He has a friend named Nikki. She wants to go to a psychic. Teddy doesn't want to go because he doesn't believe in psychics, or like he doesn't like future predictions, something like that. And and Teddy's going to say to Nikki, I think Alyssa likes psychics. She wants to go. I'll ask her. And then you end up going with Nikki to the psychic. It's on Beverly Boulevard, um, and the little strip of places. And there's like oils. It's called Aura Soma. The little oils are called Aura Soma. I still remember the name. Aura Soma. All right. So there's these little oils. It's a little oil shop called Aura Soma on Beverly Boulevard in Beverly Hills, West Hollywood. And you're going to go see the psychic. It is the first iteration of Dina that you'll meet in your life. She's platonic and she's very nice. And I'm saying that she's a good person. She's a good psychic. And she is going to tell you that you are going to marry somebody, you're going to meet someone, and you're going to marry someone. And she's going to say, he is like Colin Farrell. Okay, Farrell. He is like Colin Farrell. That's what she's going to say to you out loud with her mouth, not in telepathy. She's going to say it out loud when you're around 21, 22, and maybe 23, something like that. I don't remember. And she's going to say it out loud with her mouth because you want to get married, okay? And you're 21 and you're 22, 22. I don't know. You're young and you want to get married. And she's going to say, you're going to marry someone. Yes, you're definitely going to get married and you're definitely going to marry someone like Colin Farrell, okay? And you are going to leave there so perplexed and be like Colin Farrell? Okay? And you're going to think about it. You're going to think about it for a while. Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell, why Colin Farrell? And you're going to it's like it's not like you're not attracted to Colin Farrell. It's like yes, you're attracted to Colin Farrell, but it's like for some reason it doesn't like comprehend in your mind like why she would recommend someone like Colin Farrell for some reason. You're just like, why? Like, isn't he like a bad boy? Doesn't he like to date lots of people? Like, why would I like go for somebody like Colin Farrell? And you're going to think about it and think about it, and you're literally going to spend probably all of your life because here I am today and I'm 45 today. Congratulations, happy birthday to me today. And we're still talking about Colin Farrell when I'm 45. So there you go, Colin. Happy Self Esteem Day on my birthday. Um, but you take things literally. You take things very literally, and you're like, okay, like Colin Farrell, and you spend like at least, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, something like that, looking for somebody like Colin Farrell. Like it's like you date dudes, but you're always like, he's not like Colin Farrell. You know what I mean? You're like, it's not the one that the psychic said. It's not like somebody that looks like Colin Farrell or is like Colin Farrell. And okay. What this psychic should have said was, you are literally going to marry Colin Farrell. And I'm kind of so mad because you take things so literally. I'm kind of so mad that she didn't say that to you because if she had said you're literally going to marry Colin Farrell, I know myself and my trajectory would have gone in a completely different way. So, Alyssa, if you're listening, around that time period, okay, I want this code to go back to that time period when you left the psychic. What she really meant to say was, and it's probably me and her talking about it right now. It's probably me and that woman who just disappeared. I never saw her again. Never ran into her again. I mean, she had to like, I don't know what ended up doing with her life, but she has to be doing something somewhere. And she probably is saying right now, I wish I had just told her, you're going to marry Colin Farrell, okay? Because we both are thinking about how I think. Because I am non intrusive. I'm non intrusive. So I believe in psychic senses and I believe in connection between souls and things like that. So, and things of that nature. So if she said someone like Colin Farrell. It's like I go around looking for someone like Colin Farrell. I don't go around looking for the Colin Farrell because I'm not into disturbing people's peace or whatever. But she really meant Colin Farrell. She really meant Colin Farrell, and that would have just changed my entire life. Okay, that would really would have. Because anyway, I'm talking to you all the way back then, and I'm saying if you're listening, Alyssa from that time, Colin from that time. Okay. Didn't Colin just say he's trying to switch to the timeline where we got married, and it's affecting my energy? Alyssa, it's Colin Farrell. I'm just gonna skip to the chase. Like she probably feels guilty. She probably felt like she wasted your time. She probably saw exactly Colin, and she didn't want to believe it either, or she didn't know what to think. Because he's a famous celebrity and whatever. What am I going to tell? Like, you're living in Hollywood and you're going to marry Colin Farrell. I know that sounds crazy or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like puts me and Dina both into the crazy girl category, which we are not into at all or whatever, unless we're 100% sure. And now we're like 100% sure, and now the codes are going backwards. And she's like, I wish I had just told her that. Okay. Do not look for someone like Colin Farrell. Do not. Because you're 45 and now you're realizing it's all real and you're just like, why wouldn't? All right. So, Alyssa, from that time period, if you're listening, you're going to marry Colin Farrell. You want to marry Colin Farrell. He wants to marry you. You guys are connected from space. You know him as Space Dad. Okay. You start having dreams about him. Again, you're non intrusive. He's non intrusive. And you both are just like looking for like around each other like idiots, basically your whole life. Okay. I'm hoping this affects her energy and it changes the trajectory of time and space and puts us back on the correct timeline. Because if the psychic said to her that then, and I'm saying it to you now, and I'm hoping the codes go backwards, Alyssa in LA would have changed her trajectory, and all of the friends that she met along the way. Okay, she would have gone up to him and been like, do you know Colin Farrell? Do you know Colin Farrell? Like literally everyone she met. Do you know Colin Farrell? Are you friends with Colin Farrell? Are you friends with Colin Farrell? Or do you know Colin Farrell? And I would have found the connection to him and been like, oh my God, it's like really my dream to meet Colin Farrell. I'm a huge fan. Um, and uh and you know what I mean, hopefully like that obviously it would because I'm like this like cute little sprite running around LA. So oh, Colin Farrell. Oh my God, I would love to meet him. Okay, we'll invite him out for drinks. It's not a big deal. He's a really cool, chill guy, something like that. Anyway, I saw you meeting him on Los Feliz Boulevard in one of the stores, and he comes up to you and he like starts dating you immediately, and it like takes you by surprise because it's actually the real guy or whatever. And She said, like Colin Farrell. And it freaks you the fuck out because you have anxiety as fuck. And you have all these preconceived connotions of Colin and his bad boy image and everything like that. And you're just like, I don't know if I can handle this. And, causes like a lot of like anxiety and pain in your life because of it. But if we do it the other way around, where Elissa is Elissa and she's just like, do you know Colin? When she starts meeting all of these like Hollywood people and whatever. Okay. Because she trusts the energy and she trusts the psychic energy. And look at where we are now. He's literally trying to materialize into your goddamn bedroom. Okay, you're 45, Alyssa. If this is making you freak out, have an anxiety panic attack, you're literally 45, and it's so bad that he can't come over and pick you up anymore. And we're trying to clear the energy of that. And instead, he's trying to materialize literally into your bedroom via space. That's how bad he wants to be with you at 45. And you're literally doing it to attempt to save planet Earth. You're literally both trying to save planet Earth. So he's trying to materialize into the physical, into your room. Okay. And also, your last life with JFK in Maryland. So that should make you feel a little bit more at ease with him. You've already been together. Um, ugh. Okay. Because they're trying to send me back in time to that time period. They're trying to send me, 45-year-old me, back in that time period, back to that time period. They're trying to do everything but like the correct thing, right? Like Colin's trying to materialize in your freaking room at night as a physical being. And um, they're trying to send me back in time to that time period to go find him and marry him. And I'm like, why the hell am I cheating on myself with myself? Why would I send me back in time to steal my man away from me? What is wrong with you guys? Like, literally, what is wrong with you guys? Okay. If we have the ability to send me back in time to go get him, then we have the ability to go back in time and talk to myself back in time and send her on the right trajectory and change what she says to people so she can have a meet and greet with Colin. Okay. And if he doesn't take the bait, then he doesn't take the bait. Then that's a problem. Okay. But I think he will take the bait, Alyssa, because he is listening as well. And he is listening from all the way back then as well. And I'm pretty sure he will take the bait. And he will marry you. Okay. I had this discussion in my bed with myself earlier, and I had a lot less anxiety. I'm having anxiety talking about it right now. But I'm telling you, I don't want to do any of this, Alyssa, okay? There you go. It's also your Uncle Teddy that's trying to rewrite the codes with you. And they're like, why you'd send her back in time to go cheat on herself? What kind of how's that gonna go for her? She's gonna be so brokenhearted and confused if she sees herself from 45 and she's looking at herself on the TV married to Colin. I'm pretty sure that is me, but I don't understand what's happening. Why isn't it me? So I'm telling you, it is you, and you have a right to this man, 21-year-old Alyssa. Okay, and that's what I want. That's what the whole family wants. The whole family wants the same thing. I don't know. These offline girls are like, let's send her back to cheat on herself and see how she feels. That you're crazy girls. Okay, I said it. You're crazy girls. We don't want any of y'all. I don't want any of these 20 years dealing with y'all crazy girls. And neither does he. Okay? It gives him the tism and it gives me the panic attacks. Okay, he's a nice man. And you got me you got your daddy Colin and your mommy Elissa in the present moment that it can explain everything to you if things get wild or out of control, or if he stares at some chick's boobs for too long or her butt for too long, or if he talks to her for too long or whatever. You just come and talk to 45-year-old self and I'll tell you what's going on. Is really not that big of a deal. He's probably zoning out into space, and he's probably not even thinking about it. Okay, honestly, that's honest. Okay, Alyssa, he's you. And don't you do that? You just kind of zone out into space and like, oh, I'm staring at a lady's butt. I need to look away. Okay, he's you, Alyssa. He don't want none. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't want none. Okay, you know what I mean? He's a lot like your brother Adam. He just wants to mind his own goddamn fucking business for the rest of his goddamn fucking life. He doesn't want none. You're going to piss off a lot of Hollywood brokers if you do this deal, and I don't give a fuck if I'm pissing off any fucking Sims character in the goddamn video game, giving myself back to my goddamn self. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting pissed off already. He can't be flirty and like, you know what I mean? Is he that flirty or is he just being himself? I'm the same way. Alyssa, you're the same exact way. People don't. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. Alyssa, people will accuse you of flirting your entire life. Okay, you need to marry that man right now. They will accuse you of flirting your entire life, and you're just being your happy, friendly self, and you won't. And you'll be like, "What are you talking about? I'm flirting. I'm literally just trying to be kind and friendly to people. What do you mean I'm flirting? I didn't know kind and friendly to people equaled flirting. You know, you want me to be standoffish, not available for emotional connection to literally everyone that I meet. And we don't play that way. These two little elves, they don't play that way. They want to spring into happiness. Okay. It's not flirting. And you know that. Okay. It's you, Alyssa. That's how you look. You know how you look when you talk to people. You look very happy because you're happy to be interacting with people. And so is he. Okay. Because it's nice. It's fun. You know? Oh, that's my wife. I'm never leaving her. Okay. That was an older version of Colin. Okay. That was an older version of Colin. And there was an older version of you. Okay. And they started to go back in time and illuminate you. So they were trying to steal you from yourself as well. Okay. So they're trying to like steal you, bring her up to the current timeline. That didn't work. I don't know why. Maybe because Alyssa's listening. And Alyssa's like, what the fuck are you guys trying to do to us? Same god fucking thing. Okay, and now they're trying to do it the opposite way. They're trying to do anything for some drama, for their goddamn newspaper articles and magazines. Okay, listen, that's what's going on. You are surrounded by yourself, but for some reason you're surrounded by this drama narrative. The whole world has this drama narrative that has to try to not perpetrate, whatever the word is. They're saying it's Lilith. It's you, Alyssa. Okay, it's you. It's not Lilith. It ain't no fucking Jessica Chastain, or it's not some, stripper with red hair and a booty and, a body. It's you, Alyssa. It's you in the future. It's me right now. It's a 45-year-old version of your goddamn self. Okay, she's not dead, Lilith. Her name is Alyssa, and it's you. And you keep seeing yourself in dreams because they keep trying to do this to you. I'm telling you, that's why they're trying to do this to you. They're trying to pull her up or pull you back and make you face yourself. And then there you go. That's how Last of Us got for him. Because you remember when you first, well, this 21-year-old Alyssa, you're not going to remember this, but that's close to Ellie. Okay, that's around 24, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that's Ellie. Okay, so they keep trying to pull them back together. and it's you against you. Remember? And then there's this time you first watched Last of Us, and you're looking at it, and you're like, why am I both of them? Why am I both Ellie and Abby? Why did they cast younger me as Ellie and older me as Abby? Why am I both? And you were very perplexed. Okay, that's why, because they're trying to break the time codes with you to cause more drama for you. And I'm saying I'm correcting it because I obviously hear it because I'm partially your uncle. This is a oneness training for Elissa, but whatever. What I'm saying is, no, she doesn't mean like Colin Farrell. She's just afraid of being a crazy girl, and so are you. And Colin loves you, even though you're burping like that or whatever. Just mommy and daddy, Colin. We don't care about fuck. It's a little different than baby Colin and baby Elissa. Okay, they care about fuck. Fuck all. Mommy and daddy don't care. That's why he's trying to manifest into your goddamn room and pull you off the goddamn fucking planet. We don't care about anything anymore, Elissa. I'm laughing because it's kind of funny that how much you cared at 21 and you do not give a fuck anymore at 45. You could not stand this room, this house, this world anymore. You could not stand it. And it's not just you, Alyssa. It's everybody. It's all of your friends. All of your friends. They feel the same exact way as you. You're not alone in your thoughts. Okay. They probably want to see Alyssa just happy and married. She's just happy-go-lucky chick. Why the fuck you don't want to work, Alyssa? Okay. All right. Just forget about your career. Forget about it altogether. He can get you movie parts if you really want to, have like or he can help you with your fashion. If you want to do like a fashion t-shirt line or something like that, he can help you with that. Your husband can help you with that. If you want to do like something, if you actually want to do something and try to be accomplished, because Alyssa does have like an accomplished side to her or whatever, he can help you. But I'm telling you, at 45 right now, it literally doesn't matter. You don't give a fuck about t-shirts, Alyssa. That's how fucked up this world has gotten. You don't give a fuck about t-shirts and peddling your wares to the little shops in LA like you did back then, looking so cute. Okay, and like trying to get yourself known or whatever with your art. You don't care about any of that anymore. That's how much this planet has dropped, okay, in density. It has dropped in density, and we're trying to right the wrongs. And I believe you are listening back then, and I'm trying to rewrite the codes right now. Alyssa, go look for Colin Farrell. You're 21 and you're in Los Angeles. I told you what happened. Go look for Colin Farrell in LA, knowing that everything that we know, that he is a man that wants to take care of you. He is your Brandon, okay? That's another code that we should probably give you so that you're less afraid, to date Colin or whatever. For some reason you're more comfortable with Leo. Okay, you're more comfortable with somebody that looks like your identical twin. That's fine. But the codes get messed up is what I'm trying to say. So it would help you if you pursue your father a little bit back then. If you just pursue him a little bit, you know what I mean? The outreach, just got to network. You just got to network a little bit and you can find him. You can find him. You meet so many famous people in LA. Listen, you're 21, you're in LA, you're going to meet so many goddamn famous people. It's not a big deal to you or whatever. I'm telling you, he's your Brandon. Okay, he's your Brandon. You can go and find him in LA. And then you don't got to worry about, he's still with you, obviously. Brandon's still with you. I'm not discounting Brandon Lee, who recently died when you're 21. Okay, but he's still with you guys. But he's another Brandon in LA. And I want to tell you that now so it goes backwards so they can try to stop. Because they keep trying to pull us to the 50s to replay that. And why? We're in the current moment now. It's pissing off me and Colin so bad. He's literally trying to materialize in your room to freaking either pull you to his house or literally just pull you off the planet all to fucking gather and pull you back to Fantasia. Okay? Because you are the Empress and he's Atreyu. And y'all just want to get the fuck out of here and not deal with these crazy girls and all of their crazy thought patterns in their head. Well, we can get her to cheat on herself then if she doesn't want us to cheat. if we're not invited to the threesome, then we'll invite her or whatever. Like crazy people. Like crazy people, okay? They're crazy, Alyssa. And they just get crazier and crazier and crazier. And I'm sorry I have to tell you this when you're 21, but they just get so crazy that your whole crew, including Colin, just completely gives up. Just completely gives up on life. Okay, that's how crazy human beings get. They get so fucking crazy and they keep wanting to say, no, it's because Alyssa and Colin got married that we went crazy. Okay, you're not married to Colin. It's my birthday, and I'm not married to Colin right now. I'm not married, and they're going ape shit nuts so that you don't get married to him. Okay, you become ape shit nuts. No, the humans become ape shit nuts to try to keep you apart. And that's why we're getting so fucking angry that we're trying to literally pull ourselves off the planet. The space people are literally trying to pull themselves off of the fucking planet because the Earth people do not want to see you marry Colin. And I'm sorry to say that to a 21-year-old girl, but if you put your feelers out and these codes go backwards, it's probably a better chance. And Colin's trying to switch to that timeline too, and I am too. And then hopefully it'll be on my goddamn motherfucking phone. And I'm not joking. Okay, because that's how crazy these human beings are. They want to worry about everything under the sun besides what you want, and that's just marrying your Colin and trying to have a peaceful world. They don't want a peaceful world for some reason. They just want drama. They just want chaos. They just want to make your life hell. They want to make Colin's life hell. They want to make your whole entire crew hell. Life's hell. Your whole entire crew, Johnny, all of them. They want to make all of your friends' lives hell. All of Colin's friends' life hell. The whole crew, they just want to control into madness. And I'm not joking, Alyssa. And it's just worse, and it's just going to get worse. And I'm so sorry I'm talking to a 21-year-old like this. But I'm saying, you know how you are, Alyssa. Just start asking around, does anybody know Colin Farrell? And try to find your dad in LA, and so we can switch to that timeline. Because it happened last time, and they're trying to make it happen again. They're trying to make it happen again. You cheated on yourself last time, and they're like, it's just you, Liz, it's just you. And it's the crazy girls that are saying that kind of crap. Okay, they both exist in the goddamn current moment. You can have them together right now if you want to say it's just you. No, they're trying to get you to cheat on you. That's the kind of fucked upness that we're dealing with in the future, and we were dealing with it in the past as well. Okay, it just starts bleeding through more and more and more and more. It becomes less and less and less subtle how mean and fucked up these mean girls on this planet are. And that's why you and Colin are freaking out and trying to pull yourself off the goddamn fucking planet. And nobody blames Alyssa and Colin for that, for trying to go back to Fantasia, where they're basically the only humans in the whole fucking game. Okay? Because these crazy girls, they just concoct all these fucking notions to just try to laugh at you. And I'm not joking. They try to laugh at you and Colin, okay? And your dad just tries to keep you safe the entire time. These fucking crazy girls go off and try to concoct all these thought patterns in their mind. And your dad just tries to keep you safe from it the whole time and tries to over explain it and whatever, because he's surrounded by crazy girls. And so are you. Alyssa in the present moment is not a moral dilemma. You need Alyssa in the present moment. So you got Alyssa in the present moment, you got Colin in the present moment. And space is fighting back, and they're going to be together, whether you like it or not, crazy girls, okay? You can't have Alyssa from the present facing Alyssa from the past and doing this to us and doing this crazy Last of Us dance, okay? We did Last of Us when you were 14 years old, okay? And it caused the accident with Brandon. Okay, it caused the accident with Brandon. You were 14. We already did Last of Us, and it was just you. And now they're like, let's make it Crazy Girl Central Last of Us. They just love Crazy Girl. They love to be a horrible person, and they want you to stand up for them and to be a horrible person as well. That's what it is. And obviously, I'm not afraid to say, um, crazy girls love to laugh at the perfect couple because you're crazy, so nobody wants to marry you. And that's all, you know what I mean? What is a crazy girl's MO? The crazy girl's got one MO, to make sure the perfect girl never gets married. And she's going to concoct all these fucking lies her entire life to make sure you don't get married, Alyssa. You know how a crazy girl is. At 21, you know how a crazy girl is. She doesn't change, Alyssa. Okay, so go and look for Colin as soon as you get off the plane in LA, knowing what you know now, okay? Because he's going to manifest into your room here, and because we're that mad. So why don't we try to fix it back in the past? Because we believe in time and space codes. I know she's listening, and I gotta, we're tired of protecting her from all these crazy Kate Beckinsales, Alyssa. I don't know, Kate Beckinsale is a famous actress in 20 when you're 21, but they're crazy. They never change. They never change. My dream last night was I was with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I was going on a date with him, but it was like he might have been cheating on me with like this other girl, and she was trying to play it off like it's just makeup, Alyssa. So there you go. It's already in my dreams. It's just makeup, Alyssa. It's not. I'm just you, and it's just makeup. Okay, it's just Alyssa, and it's just makeup. So she was trying to like over justify why Leonardo DiCaprio might cheat on you with this other woman because it's just makeup. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. They try to use your space codes against you or whatever, and they're constantly trying to cause drama and chaos to get what they want, and they're still doing it in present day. He tried to come over and get you again and pick you up, and then some girl steps forward. It's just makeup, Alyssa. He's allowed to cheat on you. He's allowed to cheat on you. It's just makeup. Right? And it's like, why does he have to cheat on me if I'm actually here in a body in the present moment? And we keep saying that. She's here in the present moment. Why does she? That's not Alyssa. I'm like, well, it's just makeup. It's clearly not Alyssa because you're a crazy girl. You're fucking crazy. And you're trying to cause chaos and drama in people's lives and take advantage of our kindness. And it's driving us insane that we're going to pull space off of this goddamn fucking planet. Okay? I'm telling you, they just keep concocting all these lies, and it's just anything to get it through your skull that they're allowed to take your men, they're allowed to take your stuff, they're allowed to take your jobs, they're allowed to take your credit. They just won't quit. And then they wonder what's happening to them when the world is falling apart and nothing's there, and they feel like nothing's there all the time now, and that's obviously not a good feeling to feel when there's nothing there. You feel like shit when there's nothing there or whatever, and then they're like, well, there's nothing there anymore, and it's like, I wonder why. It's just a listener void. I wonder why, because you can't get it through your head that it's not your job to dictate the game back to us. We dictate the game to you. Stop being crazy girls. You can't do it. So we got to try to keep time correcting. Okay, we're not going back to JFK. Okay, present day Alyssa isn't going back to Colin from back then. He's listening in. Okay, you're not going back in time to steal your man from yourself. That's what they want to imply. Okay, it calls the State Puft Marshmallow Man to take over the world. And they're gonna be like, why is the State Puft Marshmallow Man taking over the world? Why? But why, Daddy? Why? I don't know, Kate Beckinsale. I don't know. Maybe because you're a crazy fucking girl. And it's making the energy fucking go crazy because we don't agree with it, and we're the energy. But why, Daddy? Why is the Stay Puft taking over the state? Why, Daddy? Okay, because you don't need to cheat on Leo with another chick that wants to call it makeup. That's a girl that's out of line. She doesn't need to talk you into letting her take your man. She doesn't need to do that. That is unheard of. It's just bizarre. It's just weird and bizarre, okay? You're not trying to get yourself ready for space at all. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, well, what if he wants the pink skin girl? That's what, like, the crazy girls are still going right now. This is the crazy girl. But he wants, oh, it's not heard of at all. Like, what if he wants the pink skin girl? And that's why we're going back to France, you dumb bitch. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want none, hun, unless you got buns, hun. Okay, we don't care about that song. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't like normal and wholesome, is what the problem is. Y'all like crazy chaos, drama, and gossiping at the barbecue and making fun of the perfect girl. That's what you like. Well, I saw him looking at a girl's tits, Alyssa, so I don't know really if he's that loyal to you. Well, I stare at tits all the time and I don't even mean to. He probably doesn't mean anything by it. They're just there. You know, if somebody's got their boobs out or whatever, it's always like this big old deal now. You know, and it's like make it more and more, like make it more and more and more perverted when somebody looks at somebody's boobs. Like that's what they're doing now over the TV. They're like, oh my gosh, she's looking at my boobs. Like it's like getting very bad. It's very, very, very bad. The crazy girls are getting crazier and crazier and crazier. It's bad. You understand what I'm saying? It's just getting more and more and more perverted and just nasty and just awful. And that's them fighting against the wholesome, sweet marriage of Alyssa and Colin. That's all that is. It's actually nothing to it. Okay, that's all it is just fighting against the marriage of Colin and Alyssa, who both exist in the current moment. Women can't get it through their heads that they're not invited to the wedding, and so they're throwing a goddamn fit is what they're doing and acting like children, acting like you know they're just acting like bitches or whatever, really. And it just never stops, Alyssa. It just never stops. There's no reason to send Alyssa back into time and space to meet Colin, a younger Colin, with a 45-year-old woman, and that's what they want. Okay, is that what Alyssa wants? Let's ask her. No. Why am I going to steal my man from myself? Just all you got to do is be with him in the current moment. That's not what they want. That's the problem with this world. You know, it's gotten so bad that you got to trust your walk in year after year after year. It's gotten that bad on Earth that Alyssa in the current moment has to trust her walk in year after year after year. And he pulls you out and he puts you into another universe to try it again. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. And there's no relief all over the entire planet. And they keep wanting to fight back. Well, Ryan Reynolds has the perfect life because he has the perfect wife, perfect kids. He's got plenty of money. He's known the world over. He's got plenty of accolades, and they don't get it. They don't get it that material possessions. You can still have a bad life and have all the material possessions in the world. I mean, talk about being dumb. Talk about being dumb. It's crazy. They don't like friends, Alyssa, in the future. They don't let you have any friends. They only like chaos and drama. So you can only have friends that you have chaos and drama with and you have to be on your best behavior with. Those are the kind of friends that you have. You don't get to be yourself in the future. They're literally trying. I mean, I think that's very hateful and that's going to cause strife in somebody's life, cause them to be depressed and have anxiety and cause them mental health because they want to say that you're causing people mental health concerns as well. You can't be yourself around your friends because they're so goddamn mean to you. That's your mental health. Your friends are so goddamn mean to you because they want to cause chaos and drama for the newspapers to keep money going, money flowing through the newspapers, that you can't even be yourself. That's not affecting your dad? Yes, it is. You can't even be yourself. Just being herself, they hate on her just for being herself. They call her flirting, everything under the sun is bad. All right. I think that's enough. I mean, it's getting so crazy that multidimensional timeline is opening and you're hearing yourself from all these different multidimensional planes. That's how bad it is. It has opened up the veil that much. You I hear myself, Alyssa, I hear myself with an Irish accent in Ireland. I hear myself being, I mean, I have an Irish accent. That must have been, I was born in Ireland if I have an Irish accent like Colin. I hear myself 25-year-old, you that married Ryan DeRowan and found him at 25 in Manhattan Beach and you never left there. I'm hearing them. You're hearing your kids come to life over the fucking internet and they're talking all around you. And you never met any of these men in this life. You're having a kid with Chris Evans and you've never met him in this life and you're having a kid with him over the screen. I mean, it's very multidimensional and it's opened the veil and it's driving everyone insane. It's literally driving everyone insane. They're like you're like, there's a mental breakdown on the horizon because this is crazy. All these people are going to start awakening and illuminating themselves that this is happening from all these multidimensional planes. And you and Ryan are bracing for it because you're like, this is going to cause so much havoc and strife in people's lives. Like, the implications are real. You know, when they start, they're laughing now. The 25-year-old you and Ryan are laughing now. We're 25. We're not 45. They're listening in. They're about to have a panic attack about it. I'm telling you right now. They hardly met in this timeline. They're going to have a panic attack about that. It's bad. They have separated you and isolated you from everyone. It is that bad. Okay, you're like afraid to even go ask for help from your friends in this timeline because it's that bad. They get attacked immediately. Your best friends get attacked immediately as soon as you start to ask them for help. Mr. Alex, he gets attacked immediately as soon as you just even approach him. You're not asking Alex for help or anything. You're just literally looking at him. He gets attacked immediately just by looking at Alex. You probably don't know him when you're 21, but you have this best friend named Alex, and he must be your ride or die because as soon as you look at him, they start going in on him really hard. So he must be your number one friend in this whole goddamn world because he cannot catch a break as soon as you look at him. It's bad. It's nothing like that when you're 21. It's nothing like that when you're 21. And if this causes Last of Us to happen when you're 21, then so be it. Then we'll get the fuck out of here because we've had it and we don't do anything anymore. Alyssa, it's bad. We don't do anything anymore. You're 45, it's your birthday. You don't do anything anymore. Nothing at all. Nothing for your birthday. It's that bad. You just don't, it's that bad. You don't even want to participate in Earth anymore because they don't give you your favorite people anymore in the present timeline. So you don't want to participate. I can't have my favorite people. I don't want to participate. You know, and you're begging to Earth at 45 to give you back your favorite people. And you see what happens when you look at probably your ride or die number one best friend. That's happening to all your favorite people when you think about them, when you look at them. It's bad.